can hear a noise, it's the heater behind me because my bedroom is so freezing that I've had to bother the heater to warm it up. So today's video is going to be advice questions. I asked you lot on Instagram and Snapchat what questions. Well, to start off with, I asked if you wanted these sort of videos. You all said yes. 33 of you said yes. There was only 2 that said no. So yeah, so we're going to do it. I'm probably going to do these probably once a month or something like that. So yeah. And I also got you all to send me advice stuff that you wanted me to say. A lot of you commented saying hi, that you found my account through Explore and everything. I'm so happy to see you all. If there's any advice you guys want me to do, then just comment it down below and I will put it in the next video for you guys. Also, just want to state before we go on that I did not upload on Wednesday, and that is because on Wednesday I met a mate that I fell out of friends with because of a certain friend, and we started talking again. I met up with her, and to be fair, I haven't seen her in ages, so I just wanted to be in the moment, if you get what I mean. So I didn't want to worry about, oh, I've got a video planned, I need to go home and plan a video. Instead, I was just there in the moment, hanging out with her, having a fun time. So yeah, so guys, so I'm really sorry that is the reason why I didn't upload on Wednesday, because I was going to upload, but then she was like, oh, I know we haven't spoken in a long time, do you want to hang out? So I was like, yes. And that is the reason. And being a YouTuber and self-employed, it's kind of hard to be in that moment. So that is probably one of my 2020 goals for this year, is to try and be in the moment more. So yeah, so let's stop babbling on and get into this video. So a lot of you, oh, hold on, you can't see because the brightness is too high. So I got a lot of you asking me questions, so we're gonna get into this. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm not going to mention who sent this or not, because at the end of the day it is confidential. So I'm not going to say, oh, so-and-so has said, how do you remove vile people? I'm not going to do that, because at the end of the day these are confidential, and you know what I mean. So the first person has asked, how do you not let people get to you? So basically my first advice for that is not to care. Because a lot of people can say a lot of nasty things, but at the end of the day they're only doing it for 2 reasons. 1, to get a reaction, and 2, because they think they're better than you. So that is probably the only thing you can do, is just ignore them. Don't let them get to you. You carry on with you, because at the end of the day the only people that matter to you are the people that are important in your life. If they're not in your life, then don't worry about them. Simple as. And if they're not someone that you care about, then don't care about them, because at the end of the day, if they're going out their way to upset you or to get you frustrated, then clearly you don't want them in your life in general. Also guys, before we move on, I have literally got a boo-boo. Like, it is a red mark that big, because I was filling my water bottle up last night and the water bottle was too full and the hot water came out and it went all over my hand, and I was like, ow. So like here there's a bit of a red mark, and then here there's just a bright red mark, and it hurts like hell. So yeah, I had to keep getting up every 5 minutes to put it under the tap because it was stinging like hell. So yeah, so great one, Terry, for today. So yeah, that's what question 1. Let's move on to question 2. Are you a sea or a mountain person? I'm going to have to say I'm both. I really am going to have to say I am both. I literally love both. So yeah. Next one is, let me find one. Which came first, the egg or the chicken? I'd have to say the chicken. But I don't know, because then the chicken the chicken lays the egg, and then the chicken comes out the egg. So I don't know, it's whatever. So let's move on to other questions. What's your go-to blasting self-doubt and defeating thoughts? So I would say To be honest, I like when I have like a head full of everything, all I do is I get it out on paper, because then it's not up here keeping me stressed. So to be fair, the only thing I can suggest is literally keep an organiser. So this is an organiser. You will be seeing this, I think, in, what video is it? One of the upcoming videos where I'm going to show you how I organise my day. I just need to get a couple more things and then a video will be going up. I'm going to start doing that video and then I'm going to show you it. So yeah, so this is a new organiser, and this was only £5. I got it from the Poundland, and it's really nice. Like, it's really good, and it's like, it's got like this ruler here, then it's got, I'm just going to quickly show you, then it's got like the diary, all the dates and everything, then it's got to-do lists, then it's got meetings, then it's got a notes area, and then you've got a couple more here for whatever you want it to be. So yeah, so if you do want this diary, it is in Poundland for £5, which to be fair is not bad. And plus I just love the fact that it's like really, really shiny and reflective. Love it. Anyhow, or what you could do is just get a normal diary like this. This one I'm in love with. It's like that marble with pink and rose gold. I love it. So yeah, so I would just write out on paper, write lists. Like, if you forget things, what I'd do is I'd write lists of everything you need to get done, and then I'd write lists of all the goals you want to achieve for this year. To be fair, to get rid of that kind of stuff it's kind of hard sometimes, because if you've got depression or anxiety like I have, it's completely hard to get rid of it. It's always there, but like, how I do it is I just make lists, I focus on my goals, I stay organised all the time, and literally I just do like a lot of writing on paper. Like, I'm even starting a journal, so like every day I'll do a bit of a journal and like how I feel, or sometimes I do a weekly one, which I do the Sunday I do one, and then the Sunday after that I'll do another one, just like saying how my mood was throughout that week. So that's another idea. Next one is I think they've kind of worded this wrong, so I'm going to read it in my head and then I'm going to read it out loud, because I kind of get what they're trying to say, but I think to try and get for them to say it, it's kind of worded a bit wrong. But let me read it first and then okay, I get what they're trying to say now. So basically, there's kind of a few questions in here. They're like, how does eating healthy, taking care of your body, because if I love eating junk food and eating is something I enjoy, but I also know it harms me, how do I deal? It goes for smoking and having a drink. How do I create a balance? How do I really start loving myself to the point of not doing things that I know are harmful? So basically, to start off with, first and everything is basically keep beating yourself up. Yes, we all have kind of them obsessions. Mine is sweets and chocolates, and I've also got another obsession coming now, which is crisps. I literally love crisps. So basically what I do, I'm going to keep my phone by me so I can like make sure that I answer every part of that. So to start off with, I would say to stop keep beating yourself up, because at the end of the day, if you're going to keep beating yourself up, you're going to keep stressing more over it and more, which then means you are then going to start picking junk food instead of eating healthy because you're stressing. So plus you need to tell yourself every day that you are happy, healthy and you're great, because if you start telling yourself them three things, you're then going to stop feeling stressed and feeling like you're unhealthy, and you're going to eat more, grab more healthy things without even thinking of it, if you get what I mean. So that is what I would first say to do, is cut yourself some slack and tell yourself them three things, because then you'll probably, probably a week after, you'll probably realise that you're starting to grab more healthy things. So yeah, that is what the first thing I would do. So, and sometimes the best way I can say is you can still have them like unhealthy things in a moderate kind of way. So what you could do is breakfast, dinner, you eat healthy, then tea, you could have a Big Mac or something, and then have a healthy snack afterwards, which is like probably like some strawberries or something. So that would be a good one as well, because I really don't get people that what they do is for the whole week, from Monday to Saturday they eat healthy, then Sunday they eat fattening things, and it's like what the hell? Because like I'll tell you what, it confuses me, because it's like having an addict and they're like, okay, so you've been clean from Monday to Saturday, but Sunday you can binge on cocaine all you want, and then you expect him to go back from Monday to Saturday to be clear again. It's not going to happen like that. And I found that out because, as you know, I've been on a lot of diets, and I've figured out that if I do that, I won't go back to eating healthy. So what I do instead is sometimes I have so say like on a normal day, so Monday I'll have healthy breakfast, healthy dinner, healthy tea, then I'll have like a piece of chocolate, and then that's fine, I won't binge eat then. And then Tuesday I'll have probably fattening breakfast, healthy dinner, healthy tea, and then healthy snack. So to be fair, even though you're eating like you're like still having a piece of chocolate, you're not like going to the point where you can't stop, because at least if you have the rest of the day healthy, you can actually have fattening things as well, just in a moderate. So what I used to do after I realised that I couldn't do a whole week of healthy things and then have a fattening day where I eat whatever I want, I realised I couldn't do that. So what I did was, my routine was, well, is so today I had breakfast, then dinner I had something healthy, and then tea I'm having something healthy, and then I've got a packet of crisps, a packet of sweets. I'll probably have a couple out for tonight and then put the rest away, and then that will last me till next Sunday, to where I can just have a little bit each day. Because also my problem is, if I don't have enough sugar in my body, I end up being ill. But if I have too much, I end up throwing up. It's kind of like a bit weird thing. And I've even been to the doctor's about it, and they're like, you're not diabetic. I'm like, well, why is my body doing this then, please? So that is the one thing that I would say. So yeah, so that is what I would say, to be fair. Don't like kick yourself every time you do it. It's okay to mess up, you know what I mean? No one's perfect. So just don't be hard on yourself. Tell you them 3 things. By the end of like probably next week or some or the week after, you'll probably start picking at eating healthy stuff without even realising it. And then number 3 will probably be to work out what diet suits you, because if you like one of these that like literally love eating like fattening food, what you could do is, what I do is have healthy meals and have a fattening snack, but just have like one chocolate bar or something like that, and that's what I do. And I've noticed that I've started losing weight. So yeah, because before Christmas I was 18 stone 5, I think I was, and now I am, hold on, let me have a look, because I write it down every day. Every time I weigh myself every week, I write it down. Come on, phone. Phone's on a go slow. Okay, it's back. Okay, where is it? Oh, there it is, weigh week. So, I weighed myself on the 17th of Feb 2020. I was 18.1. So, because I was 18.5, so I lost, 18.1, so I lost like four pound. And that is what it's been like since June. So, since June, I've lost, then sometime a week, like I put a bit on, and then after that I lose. So yeah, so that's what it's been like. To be fair, I've been like going down and down. So to be honest, I'm really happy with that. I think because I'm having the implant in March, because I was going to go back on the depot, but yeah. But when I have the implant, I think that's going to be where it is going to be a big struggle, because the implant and the injection put weight on. So that is where is going to be the hardest. So yeah, so, you know, no one's perfect. So yeah, that's what I would say. And with smoking and drinking, to be honest, I quit at the start of 2018. I quit. I had a couple, and I ended up throwing up. So I haven't touched them since. And drinking, I don't really drink that much. I probably only drink special occasion, or sometimes if I feel like, oh, I might have a little bit of I might have a glass of Baileys or stuff like that. So that's the only time I drink anyway. So I wouldn't be able to help you with them, because I've quit smoking and I don't really drink that much. So yeah. Next advice is, what's your best advice for girls in their early 20s trying to get life figured out? So, to be fair, I'm right with you there, because you see, I am 24 and I don't have an effing clue what I'm doing with my life. I really don't. People say that when you get to 30s, you know exactly what you want to do. It will be there written out in life, yeah. But to be honest, I would just say, I don't really know, to be fair, because I don't even know what I'm doing with my life, to be honest. Because I have those days where I'm like, okay, I'm doing this and this and this. But then I have other days where I sit there and go, what am I doing with my life? I don't know if it's because of my mental health or depression or anxiety, but you know what I mean. So yeah, to be honest, I think from like 16 to like 30 are those years, that's kind of like the years where you can like kind of like try stuff, and if it doesn't work for you, try something else. Try stuff, and if it doesn't work for you, try something else. I think that is what them years am, because then when you hit 30, you kind of like, because I know someone who's 30 and they're like, as soon as I hit 30, I knew what I wanted to do. And I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah. So like, I think when you hit 30, you will know exactly what you want to do. But but from 16 to 30, them years are kind of like years where you can try something, and if it doesn't work for you, try something else. That are what them years are for, so that you can find out what you want out of life, to be honest. Because I'm kind of there, because I know that I want my own business, so I'm kind of there knowing what I want to do, and I know what I want, where I want my business to go, so I'm kind of there. It's just because, to be honest, the only thing I have that I know where I'm going with is YouTube and my business. Them are the only two things. I don't know where I want to go with my weight. Well, I do know where I want to go with my weight, so that's another thing. I know where I want to go with my weight, my YouTube, and my business. The only thing I don't know where I want to go is with my love life and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm kind of there with you guys, to be honest. The only way I know what I want to do is because of them three, like I said. Like, don't take life too serious. This is the biggest advice I can give. Do not take life too serious, because if you take it too serious, you will miss out on the fun parts of it. Because even though you work hard, if you work hard constantly, when is there any you time? So what I say is, don't take life too serious. The years between 16 and 30 are the years for you to try and make mistakes. So yeah, that's all I can say, because apparently when you hit 30, you know exactly what you want to do. So yeah, I don't know, I'm not even at 30 yet. I'm like 6 years away from 30, so yeah. No. And to be honest, I'd say make yourself proud, instead of like thinking, well, hold on a minute, she's got her life together. So, you know what I mean? Like, some people go through things in their life that makes them mature more. So yeah, so it's just how it is. So these are some personal ones. How scary was it for you to move? I think this person thinks that I moved to New York because Yeah, I think some people think I'm moved to New York because, or they think I live in New York. I wish, mate. I wish I lived in New York. But anyway, I'm gonna answer this question just like because, like, even though I don't move, like, even though I'm not in New York and I don't move to New York, I don't intend to move to New York. But anyhow, I'm gonna read the question out anyway, but I'm gonna change it after I've read it. So someone said, how scary was it for you to move abroad to New York, even though I haven't? I think they think I have. And what advice would you give to people like myself who dream of living abroad someday? So, let's just first of all clear off the first question. Guys, I do not live in New York. I wish I did. I live in the UK. I think I'm going to put that question on Instagram as well and just let people know that I live in the UK and not in New York, because I think people are thinking like, oh, does she live in New York or does she live in the UK? So I think I'm just going to put that question on Instagram as well and just state that I live in the UK. But anyhow, but I'm still going to answer the bottom part of that anyway. What advice would you give people like myself who want to live abroad someday? Oh, my advice is just say, go and do it. Just do it. Just do it, because if you keep saying, I wish I could do this, I wish I could do that, instead of wishing, just do it. Like, this is my favourite saying. If you want to do something, just do it there and then. Because if you keep going, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, and if you don't do it, you're going to end up regretting it later on down your life. So my advice is just to do it. If you want to do that, then you do that. You know what I mean? We're not perfect. Everything we do, we're going to get wrong, and it's just learning. So say you want to move to New York, you move to New York and you're there probably a couple of months and you're like, oh, this isn't me. Then you can always go back, you know what I mean? As long as you've got a safe place to run to if you make a mistake. So say like you're moving from your mum's and you move to New York, and you're like, okay, maybe this isn't what I wanted. So then you can move back to your mum's and then figure out where you want to go from there. Because I have actually moved out. So before I started YouTube, I was with my ex and I moved out. Me and my ex-mate and her boyfriend, we moved out. I loved living in my own spot. I loved moving out. I could go see my mum whenever. It's just the fact that the people I was living with, there was a lot of drama. So I was like, you know what, forget it. So we all decided to just move back home. So we moved back home. But I did decide that I do actually want to move out on my own. So I realised that I want to have my own place. Because even though there was a lot... Hold on a minute. Yeah, sorry. My mate just messaged me, the one that I was with on Wednesday. But yeah. Even though, like, the people I was with had a lot of drama, I did love living on my own. Like, it was amazing. So, yeah, I do want to move out on my own, and I will be moving out on my own when... I think, to be honest, I'm not going to push it. So, I'd like to have my own place by the age of 30. So, by the age of 30, I think I would like to have my own place. Because, you know, I don't know. I think that is my deadline. I want my own place by the age of 30. And then, like, by the age of 32, I want to be stable financially in that house, because like I said with the last question, like from 16 to 30, them years are the years for you to make mistakes, for you to learn and grow. So that is what I'm doing at the minute, and to be honest, I love having the support of my mum and my sister, because, you know what I mean, like every time I'm like, because I'll go downstairs and I'll be like, I want to do this, and she'll be like, well, just do it. So I love having the support of my mum and my sister at the minute. So even though I do sometimes hate living at home, I do love having my mum and my sister close by, if you get what I mean. So I think probably the deadline for me to move out is when I'm 30. That is when I want to be moved out by, 30. So yeah, so that's why I'm not rushing the moving out part yet, because like that is not, like, the end of this year is not my deadline. Like, my deadline to be moved out and financially stable is when I'm 30. So that is my deadline. So yeah, let's, when my phone keeps playing up. Hold on, let me just sort out my phone, because my phone is playing up like always. Because for some reason it will stay like, okay, oh thank you. Okay, so where's the question gone? Oh, there's that one. Okay, next question is, okay, so this is going off, someone has put this going off thinking that I live in the UK, you live in New York, but which is cool, it's cool anyway, because I can just change it for living at home. So, super shallow, but if there was a 5 in your apartment, what are the 5 things you would grab as you ran out the door? So, 5 things. See, technically, I wouldn't know, like, I wouldn't, because if I put everything into one bag, would that be the 5 things, or could I put something in a bag and that'd be one, and then something else? Because to be fair, the first thing would probably be all my like diaries, my journals, my organisers and stuff like that, and the other thing to go with that is my big folder with all my HMI stuff in, my DVL stuff, like that lot, with my and my passport and my my birth certificate. So that lot, that would be my one lot. My second lot would be, what would my second lot be? I don't know. I think my second lot would be all my bags, to be honest. I think that would be my second lot, all my bags and all my purses, to be honest, because I don't know. Then my other one would be my fish and my dog, and my sister and the family, obviously. So that would be the other lot. I don't know. I never really thought of it, to be honest, so I'm not really sure. But I think, yeah, to be fair, I think that would be everything. My organisers, my folders with my stuff in for like my personal stuff, my diaries, my journals, my organisers, everything, stuff like that. My bags and my purses and everything. My dog, fish and my family. What would be the other 2? I don't really know, to be honest. And probably if I had all my clothes in a suitcase, I'd probably say my clothes, to be honest. I don't know. I don't really know, to be fair, because all this, like, you can, like, replace. But, like, you can't replace the memories. See, that's the problem. Because all of this, like, can be replaced, but I can't replace the memories that have been made, yeah. So, to be fair, I think I've heard it before, because I can't think of anything else. So the next question is, what do you eat, like, daily? So, more breakfast, I'd have something healthy, which would probably be like avocado on toast or something like that. To dinner, I do like, why is my phone like blinking like that? Weird phone. And then I'll probably say, so I don't know. I think my probably next one, I think it'll probably be like salmon and rice or stuff like that. Because I do eat properly healthy. I just have like a little snack afterwards. Okay, so one person, I had this advice a lot, to be honest, because I had a lot of questions about like my fitness and what I do to exercise. So someone put, what kind of fitness do you follow? So I have two apps. The first one is fitness, and then the other one is modify. So them other two fitness apps that I use, and then the other apps that I use are like I use Yoga Wave for yoga because I do a lot of yoga. I use 30 Day Fitness, which is a calculator and like a main, like kind of like somewhere where you can put what you have for calories, what you've had that day, and calculates the calories and how much you've lost, so that sort of thing as well. So I think I'm gonna do 2 more because this video is already long. So the next one is best piece of fashion, best piece of relationship and marriage advice. To be fair, I'll probably say to set a date, like say Sunday, you have like a proper general conversation to see what's going on, because if you don't talk to each other, then you're going to start having problems in your marriage or relationship. So that will be the first thing I say, start talking to each other. Next one is to do with blogging and business. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, so this one's a really good one. How do you deal with haters? Does it even get you down? And how do you restore your energy, protect your magic, even in the face of cyber bigness? So I would say just ignore it, to be honest, because it's not worth it. Like, people just go out their way to make people feel bad about themselves, so just ignore it. It's not really something that you can deal with. We all have hate comments, we all get cyberbullied. It's not really anything anyone can do. To be honest, I'd just say is ignore them, and if it gets to the point where you can't handle it, then like search on Google for like people, because there's a lot of people out there on Google that have been in the same situation as you, and that's all I can really say, to be honest, because you know what I mean, there's not a lot you can do. All I can say is ignore them, because there's 2 types of bullies. There's the type of bully that does it for attention, and then there's the other bully that thinks that they're better than you. So that's all I can say. And then I'm going to do this last one because everyone wants to know about this one. Is blogging more of a job or a passion? Well, blogger, influencer, business person, self-employed kind of YouTuber thing. So to be honest, it's more of a passion for me, because my job is my self-employment, but YouTube. Go through the pictures that I got of all the questions just to see if I've missed any. Yeah, someone put how do you keep fit? Just answered that one. I think that is it, to be fair. That is all the questions I have been asked. Well, all the advice stuff I've been asked. If there's anything that you want advice on, then do comment down below and let me know. I will put it in the other video for you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click the notification bell to be notified every time I upload. Also, if you want to see what I do when I'm not videoing, my social media links will be down below. Also, check out my Instagram, because I think I'm probably going to do, what's the date today? 21st. So I think I'll probably do like the 21st of March or the 20th of March for the next video. So yeah, guys, also don't forget to like and comment. I love hearing your guys' feedback. Also, I'd love to hear anything else you want advice on, so just comment down below and let me know, guys. I hope you all have a brilliant week, and I hope you have a fab weekend, and I will see you in Monday's video. Bye, guys.